Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles. I'm doing a little bit of a different message today. This was a deck of cards that a friend of mine gave me called the Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck. So we're going to have a look at what messages are coming through on a shamanic level and a level of medicine healing for you as well. And I'm going to read to you the messages and of course give some commentary as we go along. So I want you to choose number 1 or number 2 and see what is the mystical shaman message for you. Okay, a lot of energies going on here at the moment. Candles going a little bit, my sage is going, I've got other candles and crystals around, so it feels kind of mystical. So here's the cards. Let's have a look at what the message is for you. And of course I'm going to read it for you. Card number 1 or card number 2. So let's have a look. I will try not to wiggle the camera. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm calling in the energies of the earth, power animals, ancestors, guides, loved ones, angels, and universal energies to surround us, place us in protective light as we are listening. So you're always going to get the right message for you, okay? So number 1. Okay, you ready? Here we go. The Earth Keeper. This is your card number 1. It's a beautiful card. Okay, so these are very different cards. So you want to look at the different colors that are coming through and how this is resonating with you in your heart. Okay. So let me just put this here for a moment. Oops. Number 18. So 1 and 8 is a 9. So it's a completion card as well. All right, so let me read this to you while I hold it up for you. Okay, let's go. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you're also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. So there you go. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement and are ready to dream big, with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. And here's the medicine. As you care for your body, you show your care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. And many times we get ourselves sort of kept in this routine and we think that we're doing everything, and we think that, we're doing enough. And this is some sort of calling, I guess, which was similar for myself recently, where I thought, you know what, I have to push myself. I have to do more. There are people who are listening to the messages and need me to keep on going, and keep on coming up with something else and something else and something else, and keeping it new and keeping it fresh and being out there, because as we know, there are many messages or messengers which can be quite negative to us, We're getting really tired of negative stuff. You know, we've had enough of all of this. So there's something stirring inside of you, you know, that's pushing you into a new direction. And the earth energy is rising, and the changes are happening on the earth as well. We're in a really cosmic time. Our full moon on Friday, the last time it occurred was the year 2000. So what were you doing in the year 2000, in October 2000? Because this is not going to repeat. Apparently this full moon like this is not going to repeat again until 2049. That's a long time, right? So we're really making an impact here more than we realize at this moment. And if you've been thinking about doing something else or increasing your current work, then this card is really bringing in that medicine for you, you know. And also, you know, what's coming out of your mouth? What are things that you always say to yourself? You know, do you beat yourself up when you see yourself in the mirror? Do you blame yourself for situations? You know, do you put yourself as, you know, someone that it's easy to walk away from things rather than face them? Have a look at your behaviors and also where you really want to be, and see if those behaviors are going to get there, or if it's time for a great change. You have the energy of the earth with you. This grounds you into the earth. You may feel called upon to get some rocks and things. I'm always looking at different rocks, and I find I get more energy out of a rock than a beautiful crystal that I might have. So this is the calling. Are you ready? Because it's going to start happening, and it's going to start happening quickly. Okay. Oops. Now, number 2, let's have a look what your medicine is. What are you here learning right now? And don't forget to meet me live tomorrow night, full moon, here on YouTube, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay, number 2. What is the message for you? The child. Okay. Look at this. The child. This is the message for you, number 2. I love it. Isn't it? All the different colors. Colors are kind of similar, all right? But it's a very, very connected and peaceful picture. Okay, let me just put this down for a second while I get to it. The message. The child. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? The child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers the return of a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. The invitation. The child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. The child comes to you to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You were born unfettered and happy, and can be so again if you make the choice right now. The child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. And maybe this is also just a card of becoming far too serious, you know. Whenever we've been through something in our life, the traumatic events create frozen lumps around us, stagnant energy, and rejected parts of who we really are. You know, and we go through life trying not to let, in some cases, trying not to let others know fully what we've experienced, because we don't want to appear like we're complaining, or we don't want to be a victim or whatever. And we try to keep on pushing forward. But what we haven't realized is, in those moments when we have been through some kind of terrible experience, traumatic event, separation, abandonment, we have also rejected that part of us that was there at the time. You see how important that is to rediscover for yourself. When you rediscover all the parts of who you really are and accept them with love, bringing them back into your being, rediscovering where you've been and where you want to go and where you are now, you know, in a fully healed and in an aligned state, medicine, energy, peace and love start to flow through you, just like it did when you were first born. Even if you were born in traumatic experiences, and even if you were born at terrible times, you as an individual were here. You know, you came here. You came here and you had love in your heart. That's what you wanted to give to the world. So now you just got to find the pieces of yourself that are missing, the pieces that you've inadvertently rejected as not being good enough to fit the mold of some kind of situation that you were in. It's really deep when you get into it. Many people think that they are completely fine, but then their behaviors show otherwise, or situations that come up and the way they react to them show differently. So you're just being asked to be sure, number one, that you're gentle with yourself. Number two, that you are enjoying yourself and you're ready for changes all the time. And number three, that you are examining the parts of yourself in your life that you may have rejected due to things that you've been through. And talk with someone about that, someone who can highlight those things, because sometimes we can't. And it's really good to talk to someone about it. And of course, I'm always here. And this is something that I really do specialize in, is helping to heal traumas, because I've had so many of my own. So there's not many situations that I can't understand or resonate with or help you get to the bottom of, so that you can ditch it all once and for all and become a completely new person, free of any restrictions in any direction of time, and come to a fullness of who you really are. So these are beautiful messages, right? And these are more Peruvian, shamanic, Amazonian kind of energy as well. But here now for us. And I hope that you enjoyed the messages. And I'm always here to make an appointment with. And until the next time, many, many blessings. And bye for now, everyone. Bye.